Hey babes, I'm home. Big trip into the city, to the airport, to get that fucking Mercedes that I love so much, you have no idea. I think I might sleep in it tonight. No kidding. Heated seats. It even like massages you while you're driving. Why do I need to go to bed? It might be more comfortable down there. I'm doing this live stream for a few reasons. First and foremost, you ready? Thanksgiving in the US is 2 days from now. Hello, gratitude. If there isn't a better time for it, let's pick right now. Whoever's watching this, or even watching it on the replay, I want you to give me 3 things you're grateful for right now. Instant vibe check, instantly. Ready? Come on, type them in, comments, let's go. What are you grateful for? Give me 3 things. I'll wait. Somebody tag Autumn too. If I can get to the comments, I will. I'll tag her. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. You want magic? This is how it happens. Give me 3 things you're grateful for right now. Could be the air. Could be a sunny day. Could be the day off for Thanksgiving. Could be a paycheck. Could be that you don't have a regular paycheck because you finally took the leap and created your own business. I want 3 things you're grateful for. Type them in the comments. Come on, come on, come on. Off the top of your head, let's go. Make it easy on yourselves. I'm waiting. Don't tell me you can't think of anything. Hi, Haley. Oh, Bruce is watching. My husband is watching me live stream. This is interesting. This has never happened before. Let's go. In the comments, 3 things you're grateful for. I'm waiting. PSA, don't smoke. Come on, you got to play along if you want the lesson today. 3 things you're grateful for. Alicia's here. Who else is here? Give me some emojis. Let me know what's going on. Michelle, I don't have a mortgage anymore. Michelle, that's huge. You have your own business and it's growing. Your house is warm and it's cold outside. Fucking awesome. Who else has got it? Come on. What are you grateful for right now, this second? Sal, I'm finally getting straight answers. My headache is going away and I'm leaving the country. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Alicia, I'm grateful for my Mercedes, my health, and my new boyfriend, rock star. Bruce says, you, me, and our health. Oh, baby, love you. How weird is it for everybody else to watch my husband participate in this live stream? It's kind of funny. Come on, what else you got? I know there's more of you on here. I can see how many are watching. 3 things you're grateful for right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Don't think too hard. For those of you jumping on late, we're going to talk about gratitude and magic. We're going to talk about getting what you want, and we're going to talk about how fucking difficult people make this when it's so ridiculously stupid easy. Carrie says, my family, health, and my job. Atta girl. Thumbs up. Any other stragglers joining in here? Temperature control. Alyssa, smart. Clean water, your upcoming vacation. Where are you going? That's awesome. Okay, cool. All right, so some of you will have gotten on this live stream feeling however you're feeling. Alicia, I'm also grateful for the ability to fucking do anything I want as long as I believe. Hallelujah, baby. Rock that shit out. Okay, so I'm full of energy. I'm full of buzz because I got my new car today. I'm like wild right now. I'm so excited. Some of you will have gotten on this live stream in whatever mood it is that you're on. Alyssa is going to LA to surprise her best friend for his birthday. That is so cool. I love it. Congratulations. That'll be a nice trip. Some of you will have gotten on this live stream in a funk. Some of you will have gotten on this live stream sort of distracted doing something else but half listening. Some of you will have gotten on and you're already in a good mood. Whatever mood you are in, by participating in this right now, writing down 3 things you're grateful for and even listening to the things that other people are grateful for, your vibration is instantly lifted. That is the gift of gratitude. I call gratitude magic. Anytime I'm getting anxious, anytime I feel a panic attack coming on, anytime I catch myself in that negative vibe, which I have a tendency to go to because, you know, I'm from southern New Hampshire, northern Massachusetts, and I have a hair trigger temper. I go to gratitude. Gratitude will always save you. Gratitude is magic. When I was learning how to work with the laws of the universe, specifically the law of attraction, when I was trying to figure out if, you know, this shit actually worked or if it was just a bunch of woo-woo bullshit that people talked about, one of the first things that I did, you felt it, Alicia? That's awesome. So one of the first things that I did was I said, all right, if I'm gonna make this a go, if I'm gonna actually give it a shot, Autumn's here. Autumn, I want 3 things you're grateful for today, right now. 3 things you're grateful for in the comments. One of the first things I did was I said, okay, if I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna go all in. I'm not gonna half-ass it, right? Because I really want to know if this truly will work. I've heard for years about this stuff. I always considered it a little woo. If I'm truly going to test it in a scientific way, I'm going to go gangbusters. But, I mean, that's pretty much what I do with everything. I go gangbusters. So I decided that every night I was going to write down 100 things that I was grateful for. And let me tell you, that was a bitch. The first week or so, it was a true bitch. It was like, my house is falling down, my car doesn't have heat, I'm barely making enough money to feed my kids, my husband's, you know, constantly stressed out and in a bad mood, and my neural pathways instantly went to everything that was wrong. And I kept having to stop and reframe. No, stop and reframe. Even if you can find something ridiculously simple that you're grateful for, continuing with that over time, you build your new neural pathways and the old ones close down. So now, Autumn says, you, my dogs, and my tenacity. Fuck yeah, baby. You are a tenacious little bitch, too. I love that. So now, after I did that for a year, I did 100 things I was grateful for a year. Hey, Stacy, 100 things, give me 3 things you're grateful for in the comments. I did 100 things every night that I was grateful for a year. Because, again, I was going all in and I wanted to test this. No lie, in less than 2 weeks of doing my gratitude practice, everything shifted. And I don't just mean it shifted in business, it shifted in the way that I made money, or it shifted in even my relationship. It shifted fucking tectonic plates under my feet. No lie. Not a woo-woo person, didn't really understand the law of attraction all that well, or the other laws of the universe that come into play, but was willing to give it an honest shot. That's where I was coming from. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Now, did it save my marriage? Did it make it any better? Well, no, it didn't save it, and we ended up getting divorced. But you know what? We're really good friends still. What it did was change the way I responded to my environment. And when you are changing your energy and changing the way you feel from the inside, it affects everything around you. So like I said, removing those neural pathways that always drew me to the negative, my house is falling down. Well, at least I have a roof over my head, and it's warm, and my kids are dry, and I can't afford to feed my kids. Well, that's not really true, because I might not have all the food that I want in the house, but they're eating well. You know, this was 3-4 years ago when shit was not cool. There's a roof leak. Well, at least we can get somebody up there and do a temporary fix until spring. You know, it's not like we have to sleep under it on our mattress. It was constantly changing the way that I perceived things in order to change my internal response, in order to develop a new neural pathway, in order to have more and more gratitude every day. So, like I said, the first couple weeks of writing down 100 things I was grateful for, fucking hell. It was hell. And I didn't quite understand how negative my mindset was until I started to monitor it. And I'm sure you've heard other coaches talk about this before. I know I've heard Kat Laterzo talk about it before. What you want to change, you need to monitor, particularly when it comes to money. If you want it to grow, you need to monitor it. And people resist that. But it really applies with gratitude too. So if I was to sit down right now and whip out 100 things I was grateful for, I could probably do it in 5 minutes. Clean air, clean water, a warm house, the fleece I happen to be wearing right now, the fucking Mercedes that I picked up today, oh my God, the S550, my husband, my kids, everybody's healthy, we're gonna have a great Thanksgiving dinner in a couple of days, my business is thriving, I have amazing clients, I got new glasses, I bought a new pair of Uggs yesterday because my old ones were water stained, the fact that I can pay my bills before they're even due, that I have people here that help me take care of the farm animals, that I even have farm animals. 3 years ago, I didn't have that. What I had was a giant block of woods. A couple years ago, I had it clear cut and stumped and brought in my farm. But when you consistently take action to monitor all of the things that you're grateful for, it's not necessarily, it's twofold. It's not necessarily that instantly you're going to have so much more to be thankful for, like you're going to have more delivered to you. It's more like, because you're becoming more aware of how much you have, your brain expands, your ability to receive expands, your ability to be happy grows. And isn't that what we're all after? The other consequence of doing this, as I said, was, no, it didn't heal my relationship, but it did help me change the way that I thought about my relationship with my ex-husband. You know, we were still married at the time. It made me take very close attention. I paid very close attention to our interactions and how I chose to respond, or the things that I chose to say to him. And because I was more mindful of how I was responding rather than flying off the handle or letting something that he said trigger me in a way that he may not have meant to trigger me at all, that relationship improved. And I'm not going to lie, it made a huge difference with business too. Because again, your capacity for gratitude expands when, you know, you're paying more attention to what you have to be grateful for. You celebrate the fuck out of a $200 sale or a $99 sale. And the universe is paying attention and saying, oh, she likes that, let's give her more. Rather than, I only made $99 today, how the fuck am I going to pay my bill tonight? Big difference. So I'm asking everybody to write down what they're grateful for, 3 things on this thread, because I want you all to witness the change in vibration that happens instantly when you're paying attention. So, Stacy, my husband, my large glass of Bailey's, and my fucking incredible business. You rock star. Tammy, hey Becky, I'm grateful for you, my warm, cozy home on this snowy day, and my amazing client who showed up and did the work. Woohoo! Jennifer says what we focus on expands. Exactly. And you know, we hear that all the time. But until you actually look at it in your own life and apply it in practical ways, you may not understand just how powerful that is. It's the same principle as like attracts like. What you focus on expands. The more you're looking for something, the easier it is to find, right? Pam Grout has that great experiment where she has you start looking for like purple butterflies or green VWs, and all of a sudden you see them everywhere when you never anticipated that you would. What you seek is seeking you. Hence, this live stream. Gratitude is magic for all of the reasons that I just outlined. Gratitude changes your life on every level. Yes, it changes relationships. Yes, it changes your finances. Yes, it changes how you perceive your environment. It changes your friendships. It changes your business and how you engage in business. It changes the level of client that you serve. It changes everything around you. But here's the thing. It's not some big magic wand in the sky that comes down and zaps your environment to change it. The only thing that has truly changed when you're practicing gratitude is how you perceive your world. And ultimately, in the end, that's all we have control over. How we perceive our environment, how we choose to respond to our environment, the thoughts we put in our head, the beliefs we carry around, and the feelings that we have. That's all we can control. And gratitude helps you feel better. And when you're feeling good, you're a magnet for what you're after. And that then changes everything around you. Like I said, when I started doing that, it literally shifted the tectonic plates underneath me. Good morning, Julie. Hey, Whitney, how are you? Tammy says, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed today and had to shut that shit down with some gratitude. There you go. You know what I like to do for overwhelmed? Make a list of all the awesome shit I've got going on in my life that has me overwhelmed. Because usually if I'm overwhelmed, it's because I've got family that needs stuff, or employees that need stuff, and clients that need stuff, and a business that needs stuff. And those are all things that I'm incredibly grateful for. And let me just scroll up and make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, cool. Marge, hey, how the hell are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Marge, we're talking about gratitude. Give me 3 things in the comments that you're grateful for right now. We're doing our own little gratitude experiment. We're changing the vibe right now in EI. For everybody who watches this live and for everybody who views this video later, they're gonna feel an instant shift. Isn't that fucking awesome? It's magic. I love it. Oh my God, everybody's popping up on my laptop and on my phone at the same time. It's blowing my mind. Okay, so I'm reading comments. Good, good, good. 3 things you're grateful for, ladies. Keep them coming. Okay, so gratitude's magic. You're doing the 100 things starting tonight, Alicia. I swear to you, it will blow your mind. Do me a favor. Report back to me in like a week or 10 days. Go directly into the Entrepreneur Incubator and tell us you started this 100 things a night, and let us know what changes for you. I was one of the most negative people that you'll ever meet. Glass half empty all the way, full of sarcasm. You know, again, I'm from Southern New Hampshire, Northern Massachusetts. This is our MO. It's how we live. And if I could make that switch, anybody can. Maj says she's grateful for her body, her life, and her family. Love it. Jennifer, alkaline water, fresh air, and a good book. Beautiful. Whitney, my son saw you and said Emma from the Wiggles. It's good he loves Emma. Oh my God, Emma from the Wiggles. I'm going to have to check that out. My kids are older now. Alicia's going to be the guinea pig. Good, 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 good. Julie is grateful for her education, her career, and her early morning mindset routine. Doing it now. That shit is powerful as fuck, isn't it? I love it. Okay, so when I started doing this 100 things a night, this was 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago? We're coming up on 3 years in December. That's a long time. And I did it for a full year, and everything changed. And it's something you can do forever, and you can do it easily. For me, the only reason I stopped is because I didn't need to actually have a practice anymore where I needed to sit down and make myself focus to pay attention and write them down. Hey, Bethany, give me 3 things in the comments you're grateful for right now. And the reason I didn't have to do that anymore is because over that period of time that I had written down 100 things every night I was grateful for, I had changed the neural pathways in my brain. And so every day, as I was, going about my business, I was noticing other things that I could be grateful for automatically. And that's the goal, right? That's the goal. Yvonne says, I'm grateful for my health, my wonderful son, and great friends. Well done. And doesn't that feel so much better than complaining and worrying and bitching? All right, so here's where Bethany, number 1, discovery call today. Gretchen says, family, new clients, and health. So this is where we're going to take, Alicia, Becky, I'm going to hand write my list and take a photo as proof for EI. Awesome. I always write out mine by hand too. It was just easier for me. I felt more connected when I had pen on paper rather than typing it up. Okay, so this is where gratitude becomes magic, right? If what you seek is seeking you, and like attracts like, and you build new neural pathways in a very short amount of time simply by paying attention to the good things that are happening to you and consistently looking for them, and it therefore changes the way that you respond to your environment, improves your relationships, improves your business, improves what you're attracting into your life energetically, how is that not magic? Why everybody on the planet doesn't have a gratitude practice is beyond me. I don't get it. Hey, Sharik, how are you? Knowing what I now know about the power of it, and you don't have to do 100 things a night. You can do 20, you can do 10, and it doesn't have to be at night. You can do it in the morning, you can do it at your lunch break, you can do it on your 15-minute break at work if you still have a 9 to 5. It doesn't take long. But knowing what I know about it and how I've witnessed it not only change my own life, but change the lives of my clients because I asked them to do this, why doesn't everybody? Why do we resist it? Any ideas? I'm going to have another cigarette. Give me your answers. Give me some emojis. Let me know you're here. As Autumn would say, are you picking up what I'm putting down? She cracks me up. Nobody's got an answer? Why would you not do it? What's the resistance? Carrie's here, Marge is here, Alyssa. What else you got? You want me to tell you why you don't do it? Nobody's going to be brave enough to hit me up and give me an honest answer? Lazy? Maybe, Sal. Elisa, because we don't think it's real, potentially. It's too easy to be true. Marge says old stories. Yep. What else? Keep it going. You love it, Gwen? I love it too. Jennifer, been doing it for years. Research in the field of positive psychology, including Dr. Barbara Fredrickson, suggests after this practice is in place, complete it once a week to help your brain prime the experiences and select the best. I like that. I like that a lot. Julia, changes chemicals in your brain. People want to hang on to stories. Yes. Gretchen, don't understand the benefits. Julie, victim mindset. Laziness, looking for big things, overlooking smaller things. Yeah, that's big. Because we think if we're making a list of what we're grateful for, it has to be like a really big deal. No, it fucking doesn't. Is your belly full? Are you warm tonight? Are your kids happy? Pfft, there's 3 things right there. Oh, Bethany. Okay. Discovery call today. Completely unattached to the outcome. Full service mode. Well done. Upcoming downtime over the holiday, also that'll be fun, and trusting yourself more every day. Congratulations. Maj says mindset. The reason that people don't do a gratitude practice is, this is my purview, obviously, the same reason that we don't do any of the other things that we hear work, or in many cases that we know fucking work. It's a fear of looking stupid. I happen to believe personally that every fear that we have comes down to the same thing, and it's a fear of looking dumb. Bethany, low self-worth, not making me time for 2 minutes a day. Sometimes that's it too. Everybody's got a different root of resistance, but the bottom line for me is always the same. If you're not doing something that will not harm you in any way, will not take up an exorbitant amount of time, and will not cost you any fucking money, yet you hear these tremendous stories about people who have used gratitude to change their lives in extraordinarily powerful ways, then you're afraid of doing it and nothing happening. And if nothing happens and you've spent, this time on it, or over this period of weeks working on it, then you're gonna look fucking stupid. So Sharik says you don't understand the process. You don't understand the process of gratitude, or you think that that's one of the objectives. They don't understand the process. It's ridiculously easy to sit down and write a list of things that you're thankful for, but people don't do it. Even though, it's particularly in our circles, everybody walks around us talking about how powerful it is, right? So it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, they think if they do it, and if they really go for it, and they dedicate themselves to it, and it doesn't work, they're gonna look dumb. You think it's an objection? Yeah, I think you might be right. So where I'm at is, if you're in a situation, whether it be a difficulty with a relationship or a business, or your money-making ability, or your career, or whatever it is in your environment that is causing you stress or worry, and you can use this to potentially change that, what have you got to lose? Like, why not try it? It's magic. It's magic. It's unicorns and rainbows and shit. It's magic. Sal, my roommate left after 3 months because of my positive affirmations in the morning. I would shout so loud at 6 a.m. and wake her up. She thought I was cray. Dude, if you shouted your affirmations at 6 a.m. in my house, yeah, I'd be out too. Or rather, you'd be out. That wouldn't happen. But why shout them? Just out of curiosity. Like, are you trying to drown out the limiting beliefs and negative thoughts that might be inside? It doesn't work that way. We can talk about that. Gretchen says, what's easy to do is also easy not to do. Damn straight. And isn't that a shame? Hey, Christy. Alyssa, I'm not sure that I'm afraid of looking dumb so much as just the fear of investing myself and trusting in something and being let down, even though it hasn't let me down yet. Well, isn't that... You tell me. But when I hear, I don't want to invest myself and trust in something, and then I'm going to be let down. Isn't that the same as fear of looking stupid? Julie says, preach it. Ha ha! That's funny. Bethany, gratitude journaling in private is just as effective as doing it in front of others. Afraid of looking stupid? Just do it by yourself. Yeah, it goes a little deeper than that. People have a lot of limiting beliefs about woo-woo stuff. And I know that firsthand because I was one of them, right? And it's just sad. because it doesn't have to be that way. And you have nothing to lose. And I'm here telling you, 3 years from square one as a business coach. Mind you, I was a writing coach for many years prior to that. But 3 years from square one as a business coach, gratitude works. Gratitude has made me multiple 7 figures, manifested the man of my dreams, and married his ass. And now he's watching me live stream about him. He's so cute. And today I bought my Mercedes. Fucking A. Hello. The list is endless. I mean, I could go on, but it works. It works, it works, it works. And whatever your excuse is for not doing it is invalid. Sharik says, one thing to do is journal 3 good things that happened each day. Over time, you build a blank of blessings to look on. Yeah, one of the things I did for my husband last year too, this is really effective, by the way, if you're trying to get other people in your house to participate and get everybody excited, it might be a nice Thanksgiving thing to start. One year I took a plain old glass jar, and every day on a scrap of paper I wrote down one thing that made me happy or that I was grateful for that my husband did for me, and stuffed them all in a jar, and then I gave it to him for Christmas after a few months. And yeah, he saw the power of that, and yeah, he has a gratitude practice, and pretty fucking cool. Jennifer, some might be well served by doing some loving kindness meditations first before they initiate a practice like this if it's new to them. Cool. Also accurate, and thank you for the link. You like that jar idea? It's killer. I highly recommend it. When my kids were younger, I didn't obviously have this gratitude practice going on, and I didn't have this mindset thing going on, but I did have the I'm a good fucking mom and I'm smart going on. And one of the things that I would do every night when they went to bed, obviously we'd do story time and shit, and then I would tuck them in, and then to get them to talk, because they were boys, I would say, tell me 3 things that happened to you today that you didn't really like. You know, if somebody pick on you, did something happen at school, did you not get a good grade, they'd tell me those 3 things. And then I would have them tell me 3 things that happened that were amazing. And so they would tell me those 3 things. And, you know, we're talking 5-6-year-old boys at the time. And then every night I would say the same thing before I shut the light off. After we did the 3 bad things, 3 good things, so I got a sense of what was going on, I would say, how in the world is it that I got so lucky to have you 2 boys? And I would do this every single night. They're 16 and 14 now, and they're punk asses, but they still want me to tell them that every fucking night. So these are the things that you can do to shift energy in your own house too. Marge says, some cultures believe if you talk about good things in your life, you create jealousy and bad vibes that can take the good things away from you, hence the negativity. Yeah, I'm aware of that. My first husband many moons ago was Greek, and his mom made me wear the evil eye the thing to ward off the evil eye and all that stuff. I get it, I know. But again, that's a choice and a decision, right? Sharik, good idea. Gwen, you do that with your kids too. Isn't it awesome? They love it. They absolutely love it. And it opens their minds, right? All we're after here is expansion, particularly as coaches and mentors. Holy crap, I meant to come on here and talk about gratitude for like 5 minutes, and I've been going on forever. I'm really excited today because I got my new car. Got sidetracked when the twins came. You got twins, woman, you're off the hook. No worries. You got your hands full. Okay, so magic, gratitude, Thanksgiving in a couple of days. I want to know a couple of things, and I'm going to wrap this up pretty quickly here, but I want to know a couple of things in the comments, especially if you were kind enough to watch this whole thing through and through. I would like to know first, before you got on this live stream and heard us talking about gratitude and stuff, how are you feeling? If you participated and told us the 3 things that you were grateful for, and then listened to the stuff that we were talking about, how did it affect you, if at all? Did it change the way you felt? I'd like to know those 2 things. And then the third thing, show the car. I would like to, Maj, but it's now dark out because daylight savings time, but I'll post another picture in the comments for you. The third thing that I would like you to do is let me know, also in the comments, if you do not yet have a gratitude practice, if you intend to try it. Those 3 things. This is my Thanksgiving gift to you, my story on gratitude. So, again, 3 things I'd like to know in the comments from you. How were you feeling before you got on the live stream? If you participated and told us what you were grateful for, how did you feel after that was done? And then third, if you don't yet have a gratitude practice, do you plan on instituting one? Like, in my dreams, one of the most radical notions that I have that I would like to institute worldwide, but I'll settle for instituting it inside this group for these 14,000 people, is to have all of us every single day writing down exactly what we're thankful for and why, and changing the way that we perceive our world. I think that is probably one of the most action-oriented, kind, healing, and calming things that we could provide the universe at the moment. And make no mistake, it's sorely needed. Jennifer says, no change, happier sharing this message, habit already built over here. Good. Yvonne, I was feeling great, I already do the gratitude practice. Good, good, good. Maybe we can start inviting our friends to do gratitude practice. Maybe we can share the love. Carrie says, happier, inspired, and we'll start doing this daily. Thank you. Yay! Maj, wasn't fully breathing, but now I am. I'm grateful most times, especially when I need a pick-me-upper. Awesome. Alyssa, I was feeling a lot of anxiety before. I'm slightly less anxious now. I've not been good at keeping up with my gratitude practice lately, but I will. Yeah, and it doesn't have to take a long time, you know? I always did mine at night before bed because I'd hop in bed, grab my journal, and then just write them down and go to sleep. That way it was consistent and it was right next to my face, next to the light. Let's see. Gwen says, I especially love the why part. Tammy, it definitely makes me feel blessed to be surrounded by amazing women who get it. This entrepreneur life, spiritual, and creating life on our terms. Yeah, I'm with you. We just think differently than the rest of the world. And God, thank God for that, right? Sal, the tightness in my chest is going away from embracing the good vibes from this video. Thank you. Yay! My morning routine is wrapped around priming with positivity. Sal, you're one of my clients. You need to message me. We're going to have to talk about your morning routine. Because I have a feeling that it's kick-ass, but we're going to make a few simple shifts, little tweaks, and it's going to be even more powerful. Sharik says, feeling better now after thinking about what I'm grateful for. Yeah, gratitude will never fail you. It's fucking magic. It's magic, it's magic, it's magic. Okay, now that we've talked about all that, oh wait, Alyssa, I subscribe to this thing that texts me and asks me every day what I'm grateful for. I was really good about answering for a while, but not so much lately. I did do it today, though. Apps are good for that. I had tried one at one point, and I believe the app had me actually type the things into it, but I like pen to paper. You know, pen to paper just feels deeper to me. I'm more connected to it for whatever reason. So I'd say try that. See if you're a pen and paper girl instead. Okay. Now you know how to make magic. Now you know how to change your perspective. Now you know how to be responsible for how you feel, what you think, what you believe. Hey, Marianne. Marianne, leave us 3 things in the comments that you're grateful for right now. Nothing fancy, just whatever's off the top of your head. Okay, now I want to talk about my intensive. I've got 1 intensive spot left. And partly because it's Thanksgiving and partly because I'm crazy full of gratitude. Some people think I'm crazy in general, but that's okay. I created an intensive, and I only did 2 slots this way. And what I did was, obviously you're working with me one-on-one, and then when our intensive is over, you get 7 days of email access. But in addition to that, what I decided I wanted to do, because of Thanksgiving and because of my belief in gratitude and magic, was include 2 other things with it. And those 2 things are the Money Mindset Mastermind and my other program called Manifest Now. And those 2 programs are designed to specifically address mindset blocks, around money, but also ways of manifesting with a really strong focus on the power of gratitude and specific step-by-step instructions for how to manifest pretty much anything you want. I am, for those who don't know, I am a master manifester. Me, the non-woo girl who thought that it was all just a bunch of hokey shit her whole life, I can manifest anything. If my husband is still watching this, he will laugh, but my staff last year? Oh my God, it was only a year ago. My staff was talking about how I never go out of the house because I live on a farm and I like it here, and how I was never going to meet anybody. And I said, jokingly, but not really, whoever is meant to be with me will just come here. That's the way it's going to have to be because I don't go out. And I let it ride. And lo and behold, he ended up being a carpenter who came here to work on my house, and he never left. So, there you go. Marianne's grateful for her clients, her dogs, and her family. I am a master manifester. I'm owning it. I really am. I never thought I would be the person to say that, but it's true. Alyssa says, Manifest Now is amazing. I don't know why I'm not doing it every month. Time to change that. It is powerful as fuck. Okay, so back to it. Gratitude, fucking magic, Thanksgiving. Obviously, you can connect the dots there. You're responsible for changing your life. This is how you do it. It's not by trying to control events outside of you. It's by changing the way you think and changing your perspective so that you're not reacting. You're acting on your own behalf. It's much easier than people think. Will it take practice? Yes. Can you have a stubborn habit that's hard to ditch sometimes? Of course. But it's certainly easier than like quitting smoking, which I'm still doing, so, right? I mean, it's not that difficult. Maj, that's how I like my clients to show up. Me too. Me too. You serve the ones that are in the same vibe as you, same energy. All good vibes in here, damn it. If you're interested in the intensive that I have, like I said, it's one slot left. I'm including the Money Mindset Mastermind, and I'm including Manifest Now, powerful principles to be applied, in addition to working with me one-on-one to grow your business. I've posted this a couple of times. It's probably somewhere at the top of the Entrepreneur Incubator. Message me for details. I'm happy to speak to you about how it works. And let's get it done. I'm excited. Let's get it done. Bethany, I already wrote a recommendation on your offer post. Didn't even notice no access to the programs as well. No brainer. Oh, thanks, Bethany. She did an intensive with me and is killing it. I love the mindset shifts my women have. Hey, Naomi, how are you? Naomi, write 3 things in the comments that you're grateful for. We're practicing gratitude and fucking magic today. Okay, so tomorrow I'll show you guys the car. It's too dark out. I can't do it now, but thank you all for being here. Thank you for playing along and joining us in our gratitude practice. I hope that it elevated your vibe, and have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.